Hello everyone, welcome back to Pencil Tales by Divjot.
In the previous video, we completed the outline of this realistic crocodile portrait using the grid method. Today is the exciting part. We'll transform that simple outline into a realistic charcoal drawing by gradually building textures, shadows, and depth. I'll explain my thought process throughout the drawing so you can follow along and apply these techniques to your own artwork. Let's begin. Whenever I work on a realistic portrait, I avoid shading the entire drawing randomly. Instead, I choose one section and slowly develop it. Today, I'm starting with the eye because it's the focal point of the portrait. A realistic eye immediately adds life to the drawing and helps me judge the contrast I'll use throughout the rest of the artwork. I'm beginning with light charcoal and slowly increasing the darkness. It's always easier to make an area darker than to make it lighter again. So patience is very important. Rather than pressing hard with the charcoal, I build several soft layers. This creates smoother transitions and gives me much better control over the values. I'm constantly checking my reference image instead of relying on memory. Realistic drawing is really about observation more than imagination. Whenever something looks slightly different from the reference, I stop and correct it immediately before moving forward. Now I'm beginning to establish the darker shadows. The secret to making a drawing look three-dimensional is contrast. Notice how the darker shadows make the lighter highlights stand out. Instead of blending everything completely smooth, I'm leaving slight texture because crocodile skin is naturally rough and uneven. Those tiny imperfections actually make the drawing more realistic. The scales are probably the most detailed part of this portrait. Instead of drawing every scale individually, I first establish the overall light and shadow pattern. Only after that do I begin adding the smaller details. This saves time and creates a much more natural appearance. Whenever I feel the texture becoming repetitive, I compare it with the reference again to avoid making artificial patterns. Nature is wonderfully irregular. Now I'm moving to the teeth. Although they appear white, they're actually made up of several shades of gray. Adding small shadows around each tooth helps separate them from the mouth and creates depth. I'm also darkening the spaces between the teeth. Those dark gaps make the teeth appear brighter without actually making the charcoal lighter. This is a simple trick that creates strong contrast. The inside of the mouth contains some of the darkest values in the entire drawing. I'm using those deep blacks carefully because they create a strong focal point. Whenever I add a very dark area, I immediately compare it with the rest of the portrait to keep the overall balance. Too much black in one place can easily overpower the drawing. At this stage, most of the drawing is complete. Now I'm slowing down and refining the smaller textures. I'm strengthening some edges while softening others. Not every line should be equally sharp. Our eyes naturally focus on areas with stronger contrast and sharper edges. That's something I use intentionally to guide the viewer's attention toward the eye and mouth. The last stage is all about patience. I'm checking every section one final time. Sometimes I darken a shadow slightly. Sometimes I lift a highlight using an eraser. These tiny adjustments may seem small, but together they make a huge difference in realism. I always spend extra time during this stage because the finishing touches are what separate a good drawing from a great one. And now, the realistic crocodile charcoal portrait is finally complete. It's always amazing to see how a simple outline can gradually turn into a detailed piece of artwork through patience and careful observation. Every realistic drawing teaches me something new, and I hope this tutorial helps you improve your own skills as well. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a like and let me know in the comments what animal or portrait you'd like me to draw next. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to Pencil Tales by Divjot and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my art journey. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep practicing, keep creating, and most importantly, enjoy the process.